more than 500 earthquakes in 2024 in Bali, more than 66,000 kilograms of plastic at the beaches of Bali, 2 Ukrainians get a life sentence for drug dealing and manufacturing in Bali, and many more today in our Bali news. Okay guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Bali Invest. We have a new format, the Bali News. We will do right now weekly updates for you. What's going on in Bali, the most important news, always collected together and summarized for you here on our channel. So make sure that you subscribe our channel, that you always get the latest updates. And for sure, if you think that it's great, then push now directly the like button here on our video that you like it, and for sure then we're more motivated to produce content for you. But now we go in, we see the first new Bali recorded 582 earthquake in 2025. Here's how tourists must be prepared in 2025. And for sure, most of these earthquakes you not even feel. I would say in the last year, and I was most of the time in Bali, there was like 3 to 4 earthquakes where you really have feel it. All the others, they said it also here, it's below 3.0, and this is you not even feel it. So here we see more than 465 of these earthquakes was under 3.0 or less, and there was no earthquakes above 5.0. So this was not really dangerous earthquake. It's also for sure depending in which area you live. And here we see the risk data, and they said that Aceh is the most dangerous area, and they said also Bali at the moment. Yeah, and here they said it's not only the threat of an earthquake that is serious in Bali, but also the fact that an earthquake could trigger a tsunami. And the risk is higher along the southern coast of the island where all the major tourist resorts are located. There is in fact the risk that Bali could hit by what is known as a mega thrust earthquake. So, and here we see the location of Bali. The last big earthquake was here, I think this was 2004, where it was here in this ocean. Sri Lanka had big issues. Also Thailand, I think Khao Lak had big issues, and Aceh was hit the most because the tsunami wave coming here. And we see the location of Bali. Bali for sure is here, it's hidden here, but for sure they said the south coast, if something hidden here for sure then it can go up, but we have the cliffs here in Uluwatu, who's normally protected. The good thing here in the south of Bali is protected because there are high cliffs. But no matter what, I think we all hope that this never happened in Bali, and I think in the past there was never big issues like this. Yeah, and for sure this is really catastrophic what's going on at this time at the beaches, especially in the tourist coast. We see it here. It's a catastrophic wave of plastic and rubbish at the beaches. 66,000 kilos of trash was collected by volunteers, and this is also really nice. What I really like from Bali is that the people, even the tourists who coming there, they like to help, they like to support, to clean the beach in Bali. And especially I was also in Jimbaran when I was at the fish market, and I was at the beach, and I was thinking it's full of trash. And a few weeks later it's a beautiful white sand beach and everything is away. So really respect for the people who cleaning the beaches there. You're doing an amazing job. I think everyone who living in Bali or making holiday in Bali is really thankful to you. And also we have done in the past some beach cleanings acts, and for sure we as a Bali Invest also like to support events like this. And also 1% of the income of our Lovina Retreat and Wellness Center will be always donated to social projects in Bali. Super important point. Here we see it also almost 3,000 volunteers was help here, and I hope this issue is solved soon. But yeah, it's an overall problem all over the world. Our oceans are super dirty. And for sure, here we need more than just volunteers who come every year, clean the beach every year again and again and again. This is a bigger worldwide problem, and this needed political change worldwide to fix these plastic issues. Before we coming to the more positive news in Bali, we also have to inform you that, yeah, a South Korean tourist was founding death after climbing the Mount Agung. The Mount Agung is the biggest volcano in Bali. I also personally was hike on it. There's even on my German channel. Funny video how we was hiking there. We was starting in the middle of the night and arriving to the sunrise. Was an amazing experience, but yeah, if you not have the right health, if you're not really fit, don't do it. It's really hard to climb the Mount Agung. It's 3,500 meters high. I think you have to climb 1,500 meters, so you can drive until 2,000 meters and the rest you have to hike. And especially in the night, it could be dangerous, and never go without a guide. Same happened in Uluwatu. Woman fell down the cliff, or maybe was swim to an area who was not allowed to swim, and fortunately also she died, and the rescue team for sure was too late. And then the Indonesian government directly announced after this happens that they urge to do more safeguard to Bali tourists. But I have to say, it's just my personal opinion, I don't think that the government is responsible for this. I think Bali do already a lot to protect the tourists, especially at the beaches all in Canggu. There's everywhere said, hey, don't swim too far, the waves are big there. Or even at the Mount Agung, there's always, hey, just go with a guide, don't do it by yourself. But for sure, if people don't take the rules, rules already exist, it could be really dangerous. Be careful, or maybe don't go to areas like this. And here we see the article, what I was already talking in the beginning, 2 Ukrainians getting life sentences for drug manufacturing in Bali. Like they built up a laboratory and everything like this. This was big in the media. And for sure, it's a violation of the Indonesian law. We see here the article. Drugs overall is completely illegal in Indonesia. And I think also that it's good that it's illegal. If you go to a country where it's illegal, even if you have your own opinion, for example, about marijuana, that it's not a hard drug, you have to take the rules. You cannot do this in a country like Indonesia, and especially if you do this with the purpose to sell this to people and making an illegal business with this. So yeah, these guys might be never will be out of prison in their life again. So the advice, don't do any illegal like this. There's other countries in Asia, for example Thailand, where you can fly, where it's legal and you will get problems like this. But I see that don't do it just with marijuana. There was also other drugs, and we don't talk about a few grams or something. We talk about nearly 10 kilograms and many other stuff where they can produce even dangerous drugs. Now we come to the more positive news, and for sure Thailand, Vietnam and Bali become top picks for UK tourists with TUI, lavish resorts and better travel connectivity. TUI is the leading name in global travel, and here we see in response to macro 35% rise in demand. That's a really huge grow, and is also matched with the actual tourist data in 2024 of Bali, that again the tourism increase. Also there's new flight connections between Bali and Darwin in Australia. AirAsia Indonesia will fly 3 times weekly. Also this, I think, good news, because there's even more easier direct connections. Also there's now direct flights from Bali to India, and I'm personally in contact with many Indian developers, also with Indian business owners, and many Indian people coming more and more to Bali. And for sure we know that India is one of the most up-raising country. There will come many more tourists from India in the future. So yeah, overall also great point, more connectivity, always great for the island. So the Indonesian filmmaker Raska Robi Ertano have done a movie Midnight in Bali, and the world premiere will be in the International Film Festival in Rotterdam. So it's based on a real story. There's a transgender woman who works in a club in Bali as a performer, and she navigates a relationship with the conflicted police officer while harboring her own complicated past. So a movie from a story in Bali, now in the International Film Festival in Rotterdam. Yeah, the new airport launch for the business class flights in Bali at the actually New Gurarai airport is completed. I think the last time when I was there, this was still in construction. Now it's finished, and it makes the flight even more comfortable. Now we have important news for all the spa owners in Bali, because there is a change from the government that spas, massage is not entertainment. Because I think a half year or 9 months ago there was an announcement from the government that they planning to raise the tax for entertaining service, so nightclubs, karaoke and all this stuff, from 25 to 37% up to 40 to 75%. So this could be a triple the tax, from 25 to a maximum of 75% taxes. This is a lot, and for sure many massage and spa said, hey, we cannot work anymore, we cannot double our prices, it's not possible, we have to go against this. And now here the Indonesian Constitution Court, they said, hey, you are right, spas and massage is not to entertainment, it's separated. So good news for all the business owners. And in the end, the best news, Bali has been named the best place in the world for culture. Yeah, not just a cultural dance performance, not just the Balinese dance. I think overall the culture in Bali is amazing. That's why we all love Bali and have an amazing life on the island. This was the news of today already. Do you like it? Then push the like button. And if I miss anything or you have other opinion or any comment, just write it below in the comments, and then we will see us soon in one of the next videos or maybe to the next Bali news.